Today, we are diving into a book that has been a total game changer for millions of people, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. We're going to break down the big ideas and find out how it promises to unlock this incredible treasure house of power that's apparently right inside you. So right from the get-go, the book hits you with some of life's biggest, most universal questions. I mean, why do we see such huge differences in people's lives? Why are some people so happy and successful, while others really struggle? I'm sure you've wondered about this yourself. It's something pretty much all of us think about.
And here's the kicker. Dr. Murphy makes this really bold claim that all of these completely different outcomes, from joy to misery, success to failure, they all come from one single powerful principle. A principle that's working inside every single one of us right now.
So what is this principle? He calls it the master secret. And no, it's not some complicated scientific formula. It's actually something much, much closer to home. The book describes it as a treasure house, like a gold mine of infinite riches just waiting for you, right inside yourself.
So the secret is the amazing miracle-working power of your own subconscious mind. And here's the thing, according to the book, this isn't something you need to go out and get. You already have it. The whole trick is just learning how to use it.
This quote just nails the core message of the entire book. The source of everything you want, health, wealth, happiness, it's not out there somewhere. It's an internal resource. You just have to know how to turn your attention inward to find the answers you're looking for.
Okay, so to get into this treasure house, we first have to understand the layout of our own mind. Dr. Murphy breaks it down with this really simple but powerful analogy, the captain and the ship. So I want you to picture your mind as a ship. Your conscious mind, that's the captain up on the bridge. It's the part of you that thinks, that reasons, chooses the destination, and barks out the orders. Now your subconscious mind, that's the crew down in the engine room. They don't ask questions, they don't argue, they just take the captain's orders and faithfully carry them out, running all the complicated machinery that makes the ship go. That's your body, your life, the whole shebang. If the ship analogy doesn't quite click, try this one. Think of your mind as a garden. Your conscious mind is the gardener, and every single thought you have is a seed. Your subconscious mind is the fertile soil. And here's the thing about soil. It doesn't judge. It'll grow a beautiful rose or a poisonous weed with the exact same dedication. It just grows whatever you decide to plant.
And that brings us to a really crucial idea. The conditions we see in our lives, our health, our bank accounts, our relationships, those are just the effects. So what's the cause? Our habitual thoughts. According to this book, if you want to change the effects, you absolutely have to change the cause first.
All right, so if our thoughts are the cause, then how does this whole mechanism actually work? Well, it's all explained by what Dr. Murphy calls the fundamental law of the mind, the law of belief.
Okay, this right here, this is the absolute heart of the whole teaching. The subconscious has one simple rule. It accepts as true whatever your conscious mind consistently believes. It doesn't debate, it doesn't reason, it just accepts the order and then gets to work creating a reality that matches that belief. So the process looks a little something like this. Step 1, your conscious mind, the captain, forms a belief. Let's say it's, I am successful. Step 2, that belief gets sent down or impressed upon, the subconscious, the crew. Then, step 3, the subconscious uses all its immense power and resources to make that belief a real, tangible experience in your life. Now, this is a super important distinction to make. The power isn't in some special object or a fancy ritual. The power is in the belief itself. Your subconscious mind simply responds to the thought in your mind, whatever that thought happens to be.
Okay, so that's all the theory. But how do we actually apply it? The book is packed with practical techniques, so let's look at a couple of real-world examples of how this works.
The book tells this great little story about a young university student. She sees this beautiful, kind of pricey traveling bag that she really wants, but, her immediate thought is one of lack, of, I can't afford that.
But then she remembered one of the key techniques from the book, never finish a negative statement. So she immediately flipped the script. In her mind, she stopped the thought of, I can't, and started affirming, that bag is mine. I accept it. She just filled her mind with that feeling of expectancy.
So what happened? Get this. That very same night, her fiancé shows up with a gift for her. And what was it? The exact same bag she had been picturing. The book argues that by changing the thought she was impressing on her subconscious, her reality literally rearranged itself to match.
Now, a more structured way to do this is something the book calls the mental movie method. It's basically creating a super vivid, detailed picture in your mind of what you want. But here's the key. You don't see it as something off in the future. You see it as if it's happening to you right now. You have to feel the emotion of it. The joy, the relief, the satisfaction. That's the part that really supercharges it.
This quote pretty much sums up the whole technique perfectly. You mentally act the part of the person who already has what you want. You assume the feeling of the wish already fulfilled, and according to the book, your subconscious will get to work to make it a reality.
Here's another really powerful technique. It uses those last few moments right before you fall asleep. The book explains that in that drowsy, relaxed state, your conscious mind's resistance is really low, which makes your subconscious super receptive to suggestion. So you take your desire, boil it down to a short phrase like health or success, and just repeat it over and over again like a lullaby as you drift off to sleep.
And check out this story about the world-famous opera singer Enrico Caruso. Whenever he was hit with crippling stage fright, he would actually talk to his own mind. He'd command his little me, which was his conscious fear and anxiety, to be quiet and get out of the way because his big me, the incredible power of his subconscious, was about to sing. And you know what? It worked.
So, as we start to wrap this up, the main message of the book is crystal clear. The power to shape your life, for better or for worse, is completely within your own mind. It's yours.
This is really the cornerstone of the entire philosophy. It's not about what's happening outside of you. It's all about the world you're building on the inside. The book's argument is simple. If you can learn to master your thoughts, you can absolutely master your life.
So I'll leave you with this final question to think about. Whether you're paying attention to it or not, your subconscious is on the job 24/7. It is tirelessly working to turn your most common habitual thoughts into your reality. The only real question left is, what commands are you giving it today?